With about 80 new sets expanding 20 different themes, releasing August 1st or shortly thereafter, I thought it'd be a good time to summarize all of these new sets and prioritize my top 10 day 1 picks. I'll go by each theme, starting with Animal Crossing. There are 2 new sets for August. I adore the unique head molds and the use of the medium length legs, but this theme is not much interest to me. The next theme is Batman/DC. They're usually one and the same. There are 3 new sets coming. This is the Batmobile from the animated series. In addition to Batman, the set includes Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. The figs look classic. Though I love Batmobiles, Batman should only work in black, or sometimes very, very dark gray.
I only work in black, and sometimes very, very dark gray.
We will be getting a new Batcave with Batman, Batgirl, and the Joker, but this is not a Batcave for an AFOL, but rather a junior. The other new set is a Batman mech armor. I'm sad to say that Batman did not make my top 10 list.
No.
However, the city theme has 7 new sets, and there are 3 that make my list. I'll get back to these soon. My number 10 pick is Dinosaur Missions, Stegosaurus Discovery. This is all for the new Stegosaurus mold. Though that small raptor is a cute addition as well, everything else is not that significant to me. This set and the next is based on the upcoming Netflix show, Chaos Theory. The next being the Allosaurus Transport Truck, and is number 9 on my list. This set not only comes with a cool dino, but also a cool truck. The truck has a built-in action feature to capture the dino, or for a dino breakout. The third new Jurassic World set releasing in August is Baby Bumpy, the Ankylosaurus. It may not be a carnivore, but its cuteness is dangerous to my wallet. This one does not make my top 10 day 1 picks, but its cute eyes will haunt me every time I walk into that Lego store. Little Green Brick would love those new dinos. He'd probably like some of these 5 new Duplo sets as well, but this is my list, not his. There's also this new Disney set. From the Icons theme, we only get 2 small sets for August. These are both plant-based and part of the Botanical Collection. These may draw Mrs. Greenbrick's attention a little bit more than myself. What will probably draw both of our attentions is the message board. This is number 8 on my list. It wasn't love at first sight, but it's growing on me. This pick looks like Lego Scrabble to me. The letters are done well, and it looks fun. It's totally customizable, and that's what I like about it. There's pretty much infinite possibilities, though I may change up the white and tan color scheme though. The message board is not part of any theme, and neither is this. They're both classified as other. I guess it's okay for displaying how it's shown here, but not digging this look with it on the table. This set is a pass for me. Let's now take a closer look at what City has to offer in August. This is the Robot World Roller Coaster Park. I believe we've been getting a new roller coaster every summer in the City theme. I'm tempted every year, but never end up getting them. This one tempts me more than most, probably because of the arcade vibe and the mech. This is the Seaside Harbor with cargo ship. Though it looks more like a fishing ship to me, it's a bit small for a cargo ship, and the containers only have 2 sides, which bothers me. The gantry crane is my favorite part of this set, but this will be a pass for me. The tow truck and sports car repair is directed towards a younger audience with the 4+ logo on it. My number 7 pick is the mobile construction crane. It appears to have great functionality and looks good too. It looks as tough as an elephant. The 16 wheels are great, unless you're driving it on a toll road that charges by the axle. Just look at this crane's reach. And yes, of course, it's hoisting a porta-john. The Jungle sub-theme has 1 more set releasing in August, and it's the Jungle Explorer helicopter at base camp. A tandem rotor aircraft always draws me in. The rotors do spin in tandem, and I really like how this can carry the whole camp as well as all the vehicles. And check out that gorilla family. This set was very close to landing in my top 10 picks. There are 2 more city sets that make the top 10, but first let me show you this one and only Crater 3-in-1 set for August. This is the Modern House and is number 6. This theme used to be the go-to theme for good value, but priced at $100 for 939 pieces doesn't feel very good to me. I feel like they should have thrown in a boat at least. However, its simplistic and realistic look draws me in. Though it lacks substance when comparing it to Andrea's modern mansion, it is inspiring for mods and custom work. I'm definitely buying at least one of these on day one, and then I hope it shows up at Costco for a better price so I can buy multiple copies. My fifth most desired day one purchase for August is the Downtown Streetcar and Station. Though the station is a bit small, the streetcar really rocks. It matches the double-decker bus with its color scheme and will go well into my city. The last of the 7 city sets is the car transporter truck with sports cars. This is number 4 on my list. Though the cars provided are really cool, I really need to see the older 6-stud wide Speed Champions loaded up onto this. Speaking of Speed Champions, that's the next theme I'm going to cover. There are 2 new ones dropping on August 1st. This is number 3 on my list. It's the NASCAR Next Gen Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. It's only a day one buy for me because I need it for my videos, and I'm actually expecting this to be my least favorite car of 2024. On the other hand, though, this is the highly anticipated Ferrari F40 and is number 2 on my top 10 list. I really can't wait to get my hands on this one. Before moving on to my number 1 pick, there's many more themes and sets to cover, so I'll go over these rather quickly. The LEGO Dreams theme has 6 new sets, but I'm passing on the entire wave as they're way too much fantasy for me. Super Mario has 8 new sets. These are all play sets for the interactive Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach. The Bowser train looks awesome. Though I'm a super fan of Mario, I will continue to hold off on buying any of these interactive sets. I'm going to save my money for the 18 plus Mario sets. The Sonic theme has a trio of new sets. I've yet to buy any Sonic set because I'm waiting to see all of them first, and then go back and figure out which ones are best to get all of the characters, and not so much of the gimmicks and side builds. Just give me a character pack or CMF series, please. Super Sonic vs. Egg Drillster is sure to be a buy for the characters. On the topic of video game inspired sets, this is the Minecraft crafting table. It looks good, but it's really not my thing. Marvel has a whopping 8 new sets. This one is my favorite one out of the wave. I'm not a huge fan of Marvel, but Avengers usually pique my interest. This would be great for play and display alike. Guardians of the Galaxy fans will see a new Milano. Baby Groot is trying to attack my wallet here with his cuteness. We also have a dancing Groot that looks like fun. More Avengers-related sets include the Avengers vs. the Leviathan. It's been a while since I got a Big Fig, and definitely need the newer Hulk Big Fig, but would prefer the Age of Ultron over this one. There's also the Avengers Helicarrier. Pretty cool, but since there's not an exclusive minifigure included, I will pass on this. This $20 set with Iron Man and his Iron Legion provides a decent price for younger fans to get these figs. And then there's Iron Man with bike, and the Hulk, great figs, and easy bike build. And the last of the Marvel sets to be released in August is Thor vs. Surtur. Now let's take a look at the Monkey Kid theme. It has 4 new sets hitting shelves August 1st. I haven't watched any of the series myself, but the sets are worth looking at. We've got the Celestial Pagoda, which provides great architecture and looks very zen. It's the largest set of the wave. Next is Nezza's Ring of Fire Mech. It looks hot, but that price needs to cool down. With 1,163 pieces, it retails for $140. Sheesh. I like dragons, especially ones with multiple heads. But wow, this one has 9. Then there's the Monkey Kids Team Power Truck. I love how all of the small vehicles hitch a ride onto the truck, and even the truck's bed becomes a food stand. The Ninjago theme will also have 4 new sets. Of course, more dragons, a mech, and a motorcycle. This one is the Source Dragon of Motion. I like the inclusion of all the little dragons, and the big dragon just plain looks menacing. We've got Cole's Titan Dragon Mech. It looks pretty posable. It's cool, but I'm not about to collect all of the mechs and dragons at this point. The Tournament Battle Arena doesn't look much of an arena to me. There's a play feature for battling but what I like best about this set is the build for the Sensei. That's awesome. And then the fourth new set of the theme is Zane's Ice Motorcycle. There are only 3 more themes to cover: Ideas, Star Wars, and Technic. I will start with the latter. 7 new Technic sets will drop in August. The most notable one is the McLaren P1. Now, I don't collect these 1/8 scale cars myself, but if you do pick this up on day 1 or shortly after, assuming supplies last, then you will also get the P1 logo GWP. Another set is the Porsche GT4 e-Performance race car. It looks fun, but not into app-controlled features myself. Too much to deal with, and would prefer a remote control included instead. This Volvo truck and excavator looks fun, and has pneumatic controls included. There are 2 different Koenigsegg Jesko Absolutes. Well, the only absolute difference is in the color. We've got white and gray. I'm not a big fan of all white or all black cars because we have too many of them to deal with in real life, but the dark gray is more appealing to me. This Team New Zealand yacht seems like it's only going to appeal to a select crowd, if I'm not mistaken, and it's not my thing. I do kind of like this Mercedes G-Wagon. It looks fun, but with this new dark orange color, it hasn't grown on me yet, at least not for this size of vehicle. The Ideas theme has 1 new set being released in August, but first, let me cover Star Wars. Star Wars has maybe 7 to 10 new sets coming. I say that with uncertainty because there are a few that haven't been announced, such as the Jedi Bob's Starfighter, the Onyx Cinder, and the UCS Jabba sail barge. We don't have official images of these yet, but should be coming very soon. Considering the fact that I can't keep up with the never-ending onslaught of Star Wars sets, this one won't be my first choice. I'm sure this will be an instant collectible for many, and will be very unique to look back on in years later. It's a fun switch-up of characters, and my favorites are the Jedi Vader and Beecher Luke. R2 is given a companion, with C-3PO joining his side. I love the $100 buildable R2, but if I get C-3PO, then why not Chewbacca? And then it'll probably never end. There's a new and long-needed Imperial Star Destroyer. It's been 10 years since the last Star Destroyer playset that we got, and I'm all for scaling down ships in recent years to minifigure scale, considering that they're getting packed more with detail as well. But this one is a bit too small. Nonetheless, it's probably going to be a buy for me, just not on day 1. The Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit is a nice playset, or display set, if you have Jabba's sail barge, that is. The most attractive part is the inclusion of the 5 figs, plus the 25th anniversary 9 Num. This Ahsoka set is all about the minifigure selection as well. I watched all of the Disney Plus series, but kind of lost interest. The Creative Play Droid builder is cool, but honestly, these are not the droids I'm looking for. I always give X-Wing and TIE Fighters serious consideration, as I'm biased towards the original trilogy, but I'm currently happy with the ones I have. And now I will finally reveal my number 1, day 1 pick for August. You guessed it, it's LEGO Ideas Jaws. It's slated for an August 6th release, but early access for insiders on August 3rd. The shark and the boat are great builds, and I like how the boat can easily come off the diorama stand, as well as the shark, and the fact that you can build it with the tail and has a stand for displaying the complete build. Well, that wraps up this video. Which sets are on your radar? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.